Continue.
Oda is adom neked.
Azt tudom.
Én se. Múzeumba kell menni szerintem.
Megnézem. Joy returned to person. Akkor semmit tudom.
You have left it very late, monsieur. Late for what? Can they say? I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He'd made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor. But on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror, such as I have never seen before.
Scary. Forget it.
Robi now?
No, az aludt, no.
Hi, Andre.
Professor.
Hello, Georgie.
Hello, Georgie.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin? Why, yes. It was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, Assassini, the assassins.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legend surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point. Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
No. Szóltunk neki, hogy betörnek, de nem érdekelte.
Nem érdekli, hogy be fognak törni a múzeumba?
Azt mondja, hogy nem fogják tudni ellopni. Megmondtuk, megkezdtük, hogy nem. Illetve mondjuk neki, hogy odaadhatja nekünk, hogy mi vigyázzunk rá. De azt mondta, hogy nem, mert akkor nem fogja látni megint.
Akkor bújjunk ki a múzeumba.
Szarkofágba. Ott beszél. Hát milyen zseni vagyok.
Leave it alone. That closet is
Ajaj, nem
over
engedi.
3,000 years
Nem
old.
akkor kéne, amikor nem figyel ide.
Remélem, hogy jól
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
Ez sarcophagus.
Meg kell bánni, hogy ne figyeljen ide a kis büdös.
Hallod, akkor kell bebújnunk a szarkofágba, amikor nem figyel oda a múzeumra. Mert éjszaka
Opa, most.
a múzeumba.
Gyerünk.
Bemaradunk a múzeumba éjszaka.
Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be
Szerintem el
suffocated.
kell csalni onnan.
I always wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
Milyen érzés lehet múmiának lenni? Mindig azon gondolkodod, ez hülye. Tudod, ilyen terelő dumákat nyomat. Ez a George Stobart, ez nagyon-nagyon mókás egy kalandor.
Szerintem automatikusan ide
Do you
néz.
have a
Igen.
fetish about closets, monsieur?
Neked szimpatikus ez a szőke pali?
I just love the smell of mothballs, I guess.
A főhős, nem? Szimpi? Nem szereted a franciákat?
Nem.
Nem tudom, dumákra vagy. Hé, a öcsi.
Pardon me. Oui, monsieur?
Isten itt van az izé.
Ma megfogja a kezem?
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Itt egy gyémán
Did I
nála.
show you this gem?
Ja,
Yes,
ezt
you did.
mutattam. Nem érdekel. Mert túl hülye.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
White
No, it
powder?
doesn't.
Oh. Ja.
Does this apparatus mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Thanks for your help.
Hinti, minti. Jó, akkor menjek ki, azt várom, amíg este van. Nincs is olyan, hogy este. Oké, menjek, azt lehet, hogy
vissza kell jönni csak.
sok hajza, igen.
Vagy körbe kell menni, máskor kell elbújni. Kívül.
Lehet. Tényleg itt van egy bokol. Úgyhogy.
Bushes.
De azt, akkor ide mentünk el, szóval az volt, hogy túl szúros, meg ízöztük, nem
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Menjen be oda.
Nem akarja, mert az megszurkálja, meg minden baj lesz.
Ide.
De ott voltunk most bent.
Az a múzeum bejárat a életem.
Most voltunk ott bent.
De akkor gyorsan
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and bolting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Mert nem akarják elcsalogatni.
Hát nem tudjuk, hogy hogyan. Nem jön, hogy egyből kitaláljuk, hogy mit csináljunk.
Akkor valamit használjunk
The
valahol.
attendant had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink.
Ez nem biztos, hogy szarkofágban.
Ott egy másik, ott egy window.
Hoppá, azt még nem is láttam. Ja, de azt úgy lehet, hogy meghúzom azt a kalt, az már volt, és akkor rám szólt, hogy hé, ne nyisd ki.
Akkor,
The
amikor
rod
nem
turned
is-
smoothly,
Hoppá.
and the window
Na,
above
ez
me
az most.
Most
opened.
megtalán, mert nem figyel.
Ez az.
Most még.
Na, akkor nyitva van az ablak, nem veszi észre.
Én meg beengedem az széket. Hűnöszöm.
De most menj ki, és aztán majd be kell mászni valahogy.
De nem is látok úgy oda. Mert ez egy másik. Ez egy másik. Mi
De
az?
nézd meg azt a másik ablakot is, bárhol lehet
Mi?
megfejtés.
Azt már megnéz a
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Oh, window.
There was no obvious way into the building.
Volt. De hogyan tudod átváltoztatni ezt?
Ezt mondja.
Jó, oké, megpróbálom.
Átváltoztatta azt. Visszarepültünk az időben, amikor apa volt ilyen pici, mint a mi.
Hoppá, de most megint
Akkor
bezárta.
Zárva van.
A kis büdöske bezárt. Én miért meg tudjuk a becsukódik ugyanúgy. De akkor, hogyha kimegyünk, akkor ő eszette ezt, akkor biztos valami Akkor amíg bent vagyok, addig kell itt valamit csinálni. Csinálni. Áldogom a zsemet.
Megnézzem, mit kell
Ki?
csinálni.
Ő becsukta most. Itt a képemet becsukta. Ne csukd már be, öcsém.
Don't open it!
Világkám jelent.
Remember, the
Ez a
burning
Point-and-click
cattle!
kalandjáték, ez nem neked való.
Vagy már te se tudod, hogy mit csináljunk. Miért te tudod? Mondjad. Mondjad.
Hát én már rájöttem volna.
Aha. Akkor miért nem jöttél már?
És mondd el nekünk, mi kedvesek vagyunk, nem?
Jaj, Milán, akkor kell bemászni a szarkofágba, amikor bezárja az ablakot.
De... Én jöttem rá egyértelműen.
Nem, megnéztem a neten.
De csalódtam.
Ennyi.
Hoppa, hogy rájöttem! Milyen zseni vagyok. Milyen zseni vagyok, látni, milyen okos
It is
bárki.
closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already,
Pont már
there are
zárnak,
just
és
aren't enough
persze most
hours
van
in the
zárva
day.
azon.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Addig várjál,
Eh
majd kivet, hogy a
bien,
lábaid.
see you tomorrow.
Good
Találkozunk
night.
holnap. Jó éjszakát,
Monsieur.
Monsignor.
Good night, Missy.
Színszállja fel.
Igen, ő zárja be a múzeumot. Órák
most jön
kellene.
a-
Ó, sötét múzeum. De
Valahogy
komoly.
ez.
De komoly. Jó, szoba. Megjött a...
De olyan meglepődtem, mondjam. Ó, Istenem.
Elviszik a tripodot. Akik ott voltak a hotel előtt, tudod, akik megmutatták és megígérték.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
De nem tudod legyőzni őket, az biztos.
Nem, ez nem akciójáték, nem mehetsz ki. Hogy rájuk kell borítani a totemasztopot?
Jó.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Megint bad ending lesz.
Szellem. Szellem. És szétöljük az izit.
Meghal.
Macska nő.
Szimas van, milyen Batman, hát?
Ez így?
Az nem sem.
Ki az a szajtán?
Hát nem tudom.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor George.
Erre nem emlékeztem.
What a mess.
De tudod,
I
mi
bungled the
Ja,
whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
Nem?
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean-
egy tetőablakon.
Ja,
It was
gyorsan
you who
eldobod
stole the
a
tripod?
Úgyhogy
Oh,
jó.
hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't circle, Georgie, please.
És akkor a gyémántot, ha
rats.
ráköszön, akkor az mutatni fog egy ilyen...
And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased.
Azért meg kell szerezni
After
a
all,
tripodot.
we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
De ők nem azért akarják a kincset, hanem ők nem akarják, hogy a gonoszok kezébe kerüljön a kincs, mert annak múzális
Nothing
értelme van,
happened.
az állam.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Erekje. Érted?
Zsebbe, oké, oda ennek a csamnak akkor nagy a zsebbe.
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Macskás
Not at all.
pálnával.
It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the Knight's Christ to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bears that crest.
I sure hope so. Lobineau explained who the Hashishin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy!
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Nem fogod tudni szilárd, nem kérem mondani. Ki kéne vinnem ezt a rohadt.
That's the tripod we borrowed from the museum. That's the gem that Pegram found in Loch Marne. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
Igen, vissza a múzeumba.
Nem, menjünk Szíriába.
I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay,
Vagy
I'll
vissza a
see you
francia
later.
oda a csatornába, ahová vezetett még nyom, tudod? Ahol van az a csendőr, aki nem enged be a csatornába.
Nézzük meg, hogy mit mond.
Feküdj rá, tedd ide, így, megmutatom, és itt feküdj rá, hogy erre legyen a fűzás. Nagyon kényelmes. Tudom, így csipked.
Crown Raider!
Igen, csak így nem látod a telet. Nyomd a segem ordítva.
Jaj, nem lehet máshol menni. Akkor menjünk.
Nem a múzeumba.
Hát lehet, hogy ott a csáva, akkor behoz mond valamit többet.
Igen?
Visszaúszunk, meg vissza a mondfakunkba.
Mondfakonba kell menni.
Egy nagyon fordítva van.
Hi, Andrei.
Látjátok, elvesztettétek a tripodot.
Hello, Georgie. What's with the long face? Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
No kidding.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures, and the thieves choose the tripod.
A modern-day alchemist, perhaps?
Who knows? There's no shortage of crazies in Paris.
Paris.
Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a
Hát ez
fine,
valószínűleg
Georgie
egy
boy.
unicorn is.
I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Well, we, of course.
What did you make of the manuscript?
Hát úgy nem fér
It
el.
dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
Jaj, de jó,
It's a story
köszi.
and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
Na megmutatjuk neki a tripodon, let's go.
Oh, Andre, what would you say if I told you I knew who'd taken the tripod?
I'd call the police and have them arrested.
That's what I thought.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, really. It was just a hypothetical question.
That's too bad. If I could get my hands on the thief, I'd wring his neck.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Így játszál logikai játékot.
Hi, Andrei.
Ördög hallod.
Hello,
Gyilkolt
Georgie.
téged egyfolytában.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, we pilgrims in our thousands on our way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries.
Gyilkos
Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of
Ne
Jericho.
bántsd a Milán. Légy szíves.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh,
The spotlight of history moved on. They are probably long dead.
do you think the manuscript could be the map to the Templar treasure?
Frankly, no. That's too far-fetched. The manuscript is interesting enough and a rare find, but that's all. Wouldn't it be terrific if it was a map,
Zenolja
though?
lépj a kontrollra.
The treasure of the Knights Templar.
Azért már nem a
Romantic
mappánál néz,
notion,
hanem a
Georgie,
rajta.
but extremely improbable.
Jó,
Szerintem menj ma a fakomba.
menjél apához, majd babáz veled.
Csicsi, a babúja, itt van az újon szokjád. Csicsi, a babúja, alszik már a kisbaba, alszik a kisbaba. Alszik már a kisbaba, erre ne hallgatjál! Fúj! De összeharaptál!
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're
You're welcome.
Andre.
Gugu gágá! Menj már mondfakomba!
Adjál már.
Úgy le vagy lassúva, Milán, te egy WC papírt nem találnám meg egy WC-ben.
Hát mert a WC-ben nincs olyan WC papír, mert azt lehúzzák. Látod? Ennyi.
Na jó, Luca, most
Nézd a pohót!
igen, de ez nem a gyilkos bolt.
Tudom, hogy nem az.
Ugye nem az?
Tudod, hogy az. A bolt, a gyilkos bolt az ilyen dagadék. Ez olyan, mint én.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Csak
Milyen ügyesen dobálja az a labdát, igaz?
ja, igen.
Hey, you with the balls. Oui?
Oui?
What do you know about the Knights Templar? Le Templier? Ah, their last Grand Master, Jacques Dumoulin, was burned on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
Oh, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Oh, Dieu. A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contra-gravity,
Nálam
the
ugyanolyan,
hope and the gate
szinte
of
teljesen
Israel.
ugyanolyan szó, nem? De
In
különböző
centuries
nyelven.
past, the courts of the crownets of Europe are the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders. Plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls on. I don't think so.
Mi az?
That
Mi a
juggling
baj?
doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not. Does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better. No?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Mindjárt a macskádat
But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be? A lot
No,
more
but-
difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Azt hülye, mit próbál?
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not.
Megfogja a kezemet?
It didn't seem right to fry somebody's palm when they make their living with their hands.
Adja. Tetszik, hogy gyémántom?
Feast your eyes on this.
Incroyable. Is it real?
I think so.
Some people believe that great gems always
Oh,
have
yes.
curses upon them.
Oh, that's garbage. Although,
Itt vagy te,
now that I
Luca.
think about it, both of the people who had this before me
Nyalóka.
disappeared in mysterious
Ez
circumstances.
vagy nem, ez vagy nem.
And
Nem, nincsen baj.
the guy who was
Ez
supposed to
vagyok én,
get
ez
this
igazad.
was shot and then murdered in his hospital bed. Do you want it?
No,
Ez a
thank you.
Gergő. Aki fülesen van,
Catch you later.
Ennyi beszélj
Au revoir, monsieur.
Nem akarok azzal beszélni, az... Nem akarok a templomba menni, mikor? Mi van?
Hey, hey you!
Mi az, hogy
What
most
do
az
you think
egyszer?
you're doing? Leave that hammer alone! Now,
Sorry, no harm
Még ha nem
intended.
is, ha engem akkor is
you stay
érdekel.
away from that.
Utcon már, létszik, magát.
Oké, Soki.
Viselkedj. De jó kislány.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again,
Hello again,
monsieur.
monsieur. Bohoz.
What do you think of the juggler?
Juggler.
Ah,
He is excellent.
excellent.
Most watchable.
watchable.
Fúj, biztos
But
nem.
he's blocking the thoroughfare and obstructing traffic.
So,
So, he is amusing. The
The
traffic isn't.
If he wants to block it, who am I to say no?
You're a cop.
Ah,
Új.
so I'm. Ah, well,
Kicsi, menjél vasatozni.
So you're not going to do anything about this guy.
Menjél vasatozni.
no.
He probably doesn't even have a
Szíveg,
license.
mert nem hallom.
Ah, a license. This I had not considered.
10 másodperc.
So, what are you gonna do?
The instant I return to the station, I shall check
Return to the station? Why not just ask him?
and spoil his concentration. What kind of a barbarian do you take me for?
Megállsz a kezemet?
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key.
Tetszik a csúlypóra,
What do you
majd
know about
lopálunk.
medieval ironmongery? Have a look at this little baby.
A tripod. What is it for?
You mean you don't know?
No, monsieur. Nor do you, I think.
Hát, ja. Ah. Hoppá, oda
I'll
meg
see
a
you around.
bócót.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Kell egy dupla bócót.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
Look, a red nose.
Ah, you are a clown.
You're a clown.
A clown?
No. If so, you would be a much better jongleur.
For a moment, an idea capered around near the spotlight of my attention, but fell down the pothole of abstraction before I could focus on it.
No.
Hi again.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
Look, a red nose.
Oh, you say, whoop-de-doo.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Amúgy ez így utca, ez vagyok én, ez vagy te.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Bro.
Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
Yeah.
No. Although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing. And not a humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Who ever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it,
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur, you had it.
Oh magad a gyűlöletről. Cancel. Inventory. Jó,
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Hey, no desire.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
Look, a red nose.
Oh, you say, and whoop-de-doo.
The juggler was good. Why he couldn't put that kind of application into getting a real job,
Get a
I have
real
no
job.
idea. Maybe he just liked dressing up like a horse's ass. In French, English, and German it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the knightly order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Do you know what this is?
It's a sewer key.
Does it mean anything to you?
Do you belong to some obscure arm of the Masons?
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
No.
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no!
Then please put yours away.
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh,
Is that all you can say? Oh!
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key. Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern. Beyond that, who knows?
Take a look at this.
Ah, an electrician. My TV has been acting up. Could you fix it?
I doubt it. This isn't my ID. Look at this gem. What do you think?
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
So either it's glass or I'm mad? I didn't like to think about that for too long. I've shown you this plaster, haven't I?
Oui, monsieur.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No! That would be dangerously similar to making inquiries. I might get a reputation for taking my job seriously.
What do you know about medieval ironmongery? Have a look at this little baby.
A tripod. What is it for?
You mean you don't know?
No, monsieur. Nor do you, I think.
Hát ezt nem is
I'll see
szem
you
előtt sem.
around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Ezt egyszer nem hiszem el. Könyvem. Tényleg nem mondod anyádat.
Ja, menjél be a templomba, lehet, hogy ott valami újdonság van ott is.
Hi again.
Vajjad van az, majd komolyan nem hiszem el.
Oui? What is it this time?
Hoppa!
I'd like to have another try at juggling, please.
Oh!
You have gone on a crash course, perhaps?
No. I just had an insight into presentation.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Okay, now for my secret weapon. The juggler was speechless with rage.
Speechless.
You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his
He
balls
collected his balls!
and left in a fury.
Nem hozzá nekem
Hey! You forgot one of your balls! Hey! But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do
Ez ki
some
is
policing
jobbíthatod
for a
el, de
change.
jó nekem. Hé, elment a zsánderm.
Most jöttél? Ja.
Hát csodálkozom, majd történt valami. Akkor el fog menni a tömeg is, nem? Mindig az izgi részről maradsz le, igen. Igen. Látsz mást ott, a hűtőben?
Igen.
Ja. Nem vagyok a csatornába.
The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone.
Köszönöm.
Köszi.
Nem,
Ja, hát.
jó játsz.
The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone.
De vizsgálj meg mindent.
Azt csinálj, nyugi. Nyugi, apukám.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templiers and something about innocence.
Hook.
Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe.
Jó, akkor innen jöttünk. Tehát... Jönnek innen. Murky water. Ide úszkálni egy kicsit. Let's go.
What's a guy supposed to do with a sewer? Don't answer that.
Hajózzál el.
Tudom, csak ezt még mindent, ahogy mondtad, mindig fel, meg minden.
Okay, it's long jump time. Here goes.
Mindig átugrik. Átugrik!
Do I look
Szerintem beesik a
crazy or
csatornába, azt
something?
meghalsz, bad ending.
Menjen bele. Akkor bót, beülök a bótba.
On the boat was a winching machine.
Fajta az egyik kis golyóját. Ez semmi az.
On the boat was a winching machine.
Rájöttem. Ez olyan, mint a húszok.
The hook was held rigidly by the tightly wound chain.
Jimmy rámegy. Leengedem.
Hoppácska.
Leengedem, és akkor most csinálok valamit. A csatornában vagyunk.
Csatornában, a francia csatornában vagyunk.
Most felkaptam.
Illetve, bocsánat, a párizsi csatornahálózatban tévegünk és kalandozunk.
Na, hogy elmenjed a boldogság.
Szerintem rá kell kötni és ki kell szakítani a falat. És ott lesz a titkos átjáró. Elhiszem?
Elhiszem, de ezek. Elkezd kívülni. Egy helyben áll, aztán meg lerakja. Szóval rossz dolgokat nyomok szerintem, hogy a bótra nyomok, akkor lerakja. Szóval vissza.
Oda dob, ide.
Oda próbáltam, de lerakja akkor is.
Backlight.
Itt is lerakja.
Are you sure?
Igen. Igaz, előbb próbáltam. És lerakta, az elkezdett volna sétálni, azt abba hagyta, meg mondjuk ölni akart volna. What is this? Még sétálni is tudom, mert amint elkezdek sétálni, egyből lerakja. Akkor már elrakja. Boom. Biztos semmi se jó. Köszönöm, mit szóltam most.
On the boat was a winching machine.
Nem mondom semmit. Na így innen ugrasz, és ha felszáll, az elindul oda. Biztosan. De mint azt mondtam, biztosan.
On the boat was a winching
Azt
machine.
a tényleg! Albert és Einstein. Mit? Nem tudom, pont. Mert valamit rá kell. Lász kell. Hoppá! Na. Gyémánt.
Sehova nem akasztotta be a láncot?
Nem, mert amint rákattintok ezekre, egyből lerakja a húkot, aztán oda sétál. Azt gondolom már, hogy mi van rajta. Tissue. Szopatni kell. Report, bye. Te oké, ezek azt mondtam. Vesző. Help me, I'm stupid. Azt a tényleg!
Na jó, adjad. Hát te nem érted ezt.
Miért te érted?
On the boat was a winching machine.
Oda megy. Felveszi. Nem fog semmit sem csinálni. Ja, hát ott van a kezében. De nincsen, hogy oda, vagy bármi. Inspect, examine, inspect it. Tehát az elrakja, mint kint elkezd bármivel a szobában, egyből lelő.
What's a guy supposed to do with a sewer? Don't answer that.
Don't answer that. Hát egy dolog, még nem próbáltam azt, hogy a húkot rányomsz, és a víz felemész.
On the boat was a winching machine.
Oh! Hát lerakja.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence. Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe.
Akkor jó. Mentett itt, láttad az előbb, amikor itt
The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wondered why.
Inventory. Plaster. Ez a fehér, a kokain. És a nem, az már próbáltam. Nem érdekel. Akkor vízbe, a flash-öt a vízbe. Lehet én vagyok. Beleszól. Ennyi lett, most ezzel működik, akkor már.
What's a guy supposed to do with a sewer? Don't answer that. There was a handle in the boat that fed out chain with a hook on the end.
Felvette az érdekelt, hogy bármilyen nyomjuk, nem egyből le.
On the boat was a winching machine.
Zseni volt.
Hát ezt nem hiszem el.
Egyre nehezebb.
Komolyan egyre nehezebb, igen, semmit nem haladunk, komolyan, semmit nem haladunk ez a játék.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templiers and something about innocence.
Kint volt olyan húkkal. És akkor ne nyomjál semmi másikat, nézd az inventory-t, amikor feltett. Tehát, hogy... Na, jó. Ez valami olyan nem az, hogy oda kell az inventory-ba azt, hogy értem.
Maybe not.
De mit csináljak vele, amikor semmit nem történik?
The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked. I wondered.
Olyan vizázni kell? Nem tudom, te kell vizázni.
Most lefagyasztottam.
Én meg lehetett.
The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wondered why. Hey, that's hollow! It was time for some brutal destruction.
Isten, nevetséges. De miért nem ad semmilyen segítséget, érted? Semmilyen segítséget nem ad. Nagyon nehéz játék. Tehát 90-es években olyan nehéz játékok voltak, hogy egy mai gyerek a izét nem tudná, a betanító pályát nem tudná
Close
megcsinálni.
up, I could see the plaster was thinner where I'd broken through, and behind it were some cogs and a lever.
De még mindig nincs meg a megoldás. Tehát nem viszi oda, öcsém. Még mindig nem viszi oda. Még ott van rajta a horog is. Ezt nem hiszem, hogy bazd meg.
Here goes. Hey, cool. Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid. Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid.
Jó, hogy fölvettük ezt a sugarcane-t a legelején.
Hát ahol nem is tudtuk volna vele menni. Legelején, de akkor.
Én más nem, és aztán csak azt. Oda, ugye barom.
Még elvileg Írországba hagyjuk a falban, a kastély falában, de végtelen van belőle, végtelen kopi van belőle. Halleluja!
Halleluja! Halleluja!
Oh, title screen, title screen, title screen. The title screen. Continue, options, load more.
Hol a fenében vagyunk, öcsi? Mert nem is emlékszem. Ez már egy barlangrendszer, nem csatorna, nem?
Persze.
In the beginning was the end.
Ennek én a
And then, wrought by our enemies, began our darkness. In the end will be a beginning. An end to our enemies, heralds our new day. Report. The military establishments are in flux. The end of the Cold War has left them with no clear goal and as obvious targets for budgetary cuts. We have successfully promoted a sense of betrayal in the upper echelons. They feel that the politicians have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now. Good. Mademoiselle?
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their own citizens. A groundswell of dissatisfaction and dissidence is growing. The corporations are becoming too large and complex for their own executives to control them. A blind belief in market forces is accelerating this trend the world over. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
The global population's belief in those that govern
Ezek
it
ilyen
has
modern
never been
templomosok
lower.
szerintem, nem?
We have
Tehát egy ilyen
inculcated a sense of
szektaszerű valami.
immediacy and action over forethought and planning in all the major governments. They are acting on hasty decisions that cannot be completed or revoked without appearing foolish. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Excellent. The tired old governments are dying a slow death from their own incompetence and our machinations. The millennium is almost upon us, and everything is in place for the rise of our new order. Almost.
Non ismersz,
Professor, where is the broken sword?
Ez a főprofesszor
As we
volt,
discussed last
szóval,
time, with the loss of the manuscript, our search is as a corollary hindered.
And as discussed last time, you had been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money, Professor?
We are working on the principle that the Templars,
Igen.
that
Ilyen
is to
kis
say
ablakban
our
láttuk őt, nem
predecessors,
találkoztunk vele.
Hold on. These are the Templars?
must have left a trail when they were hiding the clues to the salt of Baphomet's location. I have a small army of historians and archaeologists ferreting out that trail.
I trust these historians and archaeologists are more trustworthy than your friend Pegram.
Pegram was loyal. He tried to protect the Lokman gem when the Hashashin came near.
And failed. And don't call that Syrian maniac the Hashashin. He's an assassin. Plain and simple.
That's not what he believes. He actually thinks.
Silence! Do I have to remind you that we have a sacred duty? A trust? When Philippe attempted to destroy the Order, we lost the sword,
and our power with it. Now we have the opportunity to reforge it. But time is short. We need results, not petty bickering, not
Ja, ik weet niet aan boord.
excuses. Now, Professor Baphomet.
Yes, of course. My apologies. We will find Baphomet and the sword, manuscript or no. We have already found another element actually within Paris.
Excellent. What is it?
Well, we're not exactly sure at present.
Ha!
But I have my best people working on it. You would do well not to criticize others, Eklund. At least I have not murdered one of our own.
Of course. That guy was the bogus doctor in the hospital.
Mondtam.
Marquet was a liability. Eklund dealt with him on my orders.
I beg your pardon, Grandmaster. I did not mean to.
Have you any good news for us, Professor?
We already know three of the elements. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before he vanished.
Where was he?
Syria. We know that he arrived, but after that, nothing.
The assassin.
I fear so. It's a shame. Klausner was a good operative.
Lemenjek hozzájuk, hogy mi legyen?
Van más választás, és tudod, mit csináljunk? El kell menni tovább.
Ez ilyen költői kérdés volt.
I could hear voices from the lit area.
Azt nem mondod, már tudod, hogy kik azok.
Lehet, hogy beleendingasz.
Jó, akkor itt van, kik.
This was it. The conspiracy was revealed. Okay, nobody move. I'm making a citizen's arrest.
Jó,
At last,
oké.
I had them.
Ez
I
bedending.
could see the fear in their eyes as their little scheme came to pieces. You're all going away for a very long time. And you can just drop those guns. You're impressing
Már
nobody.
fegyvert is rántottak rá. És késsel is ássák. A bizonyítékokat.
Vége.
De hogy van vége?
Hát akkor is kell a trófea, hát én gyűjtöm a trófeákat.
Nem áll innen.
Jó, de tudjuk majd mi.
Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid.
Megjelenik, igen.